Darren Ravel of Collect here with Deatrich Wise of the Patriots. How's your week so far?
So far, going good.
All
This
right.
is my second day here, and everything's great.
All right, you're a nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Yes.
Tell me why you're so good. What'd you do that was so good?
I was nominated by the Patriots to be Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, and I have a foundation that my family and I run together. It's called
Love the
Wise
name,
Up.
love the logo.
Thank
I mean,
you.
you know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
better than most foundations.
I
Okay, what do you guys
appreciate
do?
that. So our mission is to push. We provide educational events. We unite communities. We serve students and student athletes, and then we honor military veterans. So we have a few programs that kind of tie into each other. Have a football camp just for offensive and defensive linemen, because free football camp.
Okay.
Some of my friends and
Well, that's pretty
teammates
cool.
come
Like
out
goes
to help
back
out.
to what you are, right?
Yep.
And then how do you raise money?
So just through sponsorships, fundraisers, things of that nature. We have a Bridge to Trade where we teach kids vocational skills, trading skills, things of that nature. And then we just put on we put on a hot meals for veterans, homeless and disabled veterans in Dallas.
Where does the love of the veterans come from? In your family?
My family, yeah,
Okay.
both sides, family, military, you name it, they did it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Rise to the NFL. You went to Arkansas.
Yes.
How was Fayetteville?
It was nice. It was a real small town.
Yeah, I couldn't spend my college days in Fayetteville. I don't care if I was the star of the football team. I'm a New Yorker. I would be.
It's a very slow life.
I would be in trouble. Yeah. People talking too slow. Oh, yeah. But how was that?
It was nice, man. I'm a big outdoors guy, so it was a big country feeling.
Yep.
You know, had the 4 seasons. It was beautiful. The fans were great. Electrifying every game day, any sport, the whole town showed up, the whole state showed up, so it was great, man.
Okay, what do you think about the state of NIL right now? I mean, you were born 5 years later, you'd be $2 million, $3 million bucks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then you go to Arkansas, and then you check out Mississippi State, and then you go to Cal, and then you go to Rutgers, and you have $4 million bucks. What do you think about the whole deal?
It's different. It's very similar to a professional team. You know, it's like semi-pros in a sense. They have the opportunity to now transfer, because when we back then, if you transfer, you was out a year.
Lose a year.
Yeah, exactly. So now they can transfer mid-season or transfer whenever the case is. And right now it's almost like the Wild Wild West. Everybody's kind of filling things out, but I'm loving it for the guys. They're getting paid. They're transferring everywhere, so I'm not keep with players and stuff.
That's gonna have a mental health issue with just like. I mean, at some point you got to like be with your same people for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like keep changing and changing. There's some like other consequences to being a free agent all the time. So that's interesting. All right. Well, we focus on collectibles. Let's talk about your jersey swaps.
Okay.
What was your best jersey swap where you kind of like, I'm going to reach up here. I might not be the level that this guy is, but I'd like to get some value.
Well, that's a good one. I've been ghosted a few times.
Yeah, we had that. Prince Amukamara said he said Aaron Rodgers said I only get it. You only get it if you intercept me.
Yeah.
What was your highest reach that was a nah?
Don't want to put anybody on blast.
Right, but okay.
But I remember I asked. It was a D lineman for the Raiders. I don't put his name on there. But anyway, I'm sorry, Ravens. But
okay, D lineman for the Ravens.
I asked him for his jersey.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, man, I got you." I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Man, this is a reach." Because my first year, I remember I had met Watt, I met Clowney, I waved at Peppers. I was like, "Man, my second year, I'm gonna have to go out and do more things." So I saw him. I said, "Hey, sir, I watch you all.
I got you."
He's like, "I got you." No problem. I said, cool. 2 years passed. To this day, I'm like, you know what? I don't ask no more. I just.
So if you don't get it by the end of the game, you're pretty much not going to get it.
Well, it depends, though, because for the Patriots, we weren't allowed to trade on the field.
Why? They don't want it like a competitive issue. Like it's not. It's probably like Belichick didn't want like any outward friendly thing going on, right? Because you're competitors. Okay, so you couldn't do it on the field.
So we had to send it in. So they would send us after the game, but then they end up receiving mine like the next day or that week.
See, that makes it harder.
Yeah.
Whoever ghosted you I mean, it makes it harder. Like, is he
tough.
going to send me mine or not?
But I have had some good ones. I had a Cam Newton one, a Joe Tooney. I had outside of my teammates.
Do you ever have a quarterback and you're like, yep, that's my dirt? or or that's his dirt, or
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I never got a quarterback. I'm not a big quarterback fan.
Okay,
so
okay.
I like to hit them instead of having their jerseys. I collect O linemen, D linemen, and guys that I know or play against.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Quentin Nelson, I have his jersey. So trying to think. I gotta think about this. It's a minute.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, think, it's interesting though. The whole game has kind of changed because it's like, now.
Marcus Lawrence. I have
you got to Marcus Lawrence. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a real good one.
What was that? What, Giants or Cowboys? Cowboys. Okay. Yeah. The whole game has changed because it used to be that you can't. You couldn't get them, and then they're like, yeah, you can pay for your own jersey, and then like this one's going to the NFL auctions. You're like, what? I want to keep this jersey. Like,
exactly.
It's very, very, political. So, all right. So when we talked to Logan Ryan, who got his Brady interception ball signed, kind of weird, played with Patriots, and then came back and intercepted Brady for his last pass. He said that Tom Brady signed it during the holidays. Like, Tom Brady's during the holidays is when he signs a whole lot of stuff. You put it in his locker. And did you ever do that or no? Get a Brady auto, like not during the year, but like during the holidays, get something?
I got one our second Super Bowl.
Okay.
I had him sign a magazine that he was on.
Okay.
And that's what I did.
Okay.
I think that's it. But him and I are pretty cool. Whenever I see him, I say hey. He said hey. So things like that.
Did you collect at all? Anything?
When I was young, I collected Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, things of that nature. And then I got older. I collected baseball cards. I collected football cards.
But you're not really.
But
I feel like you have the eye. I showed you some stuff.
Yeah.
I showed you some stuff. Like, if I told you that this was the jersey that Cuba Gooding Jr. wore in Jerry Maguire.
Wow.
Does that...
Wow.
I feel like you got the eye for the good stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's just good. Yeah.
I see. They don't make football movies like that anymore.
Yeah, I know.
That's,
Any given Sunday.
Titans.
Dennis Quaid wore this helmet any given Sunday.
I just saw LT. Hey, you gotta bring him back to have to have his helmet. Get your helmet, man.
That's awesome, right?
Man, and the LT story was cool too.
Yeah.
This whole thing. I was nice, man. This is cool.
See, I feel like you got the bug.
I gotta get this.
And if you really want to, you got the Darren Rovell first Super Bowl one. Oh, he's so into it. It's my
That's
Darren
cool.
Rovell I saved it.
This is him. This is before and this after.
Yeah. Men's hair replacement. I'm not only the president. I'm a client. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
No problem,
Appreciate
man.
you.
What's the coolest thing you collected?
I have the best George Washington signature in the world. I have the best Alexander Hamilton signature in the world. I have the second most substantive Martin Luther King document. I have him signing in and out his mail in the Birmingham jail when he wrote letters from Birmingham jail.
Wow.
I have the Ferris Bueller vest that Matthew Broderick wore in Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
I have a Steve Jobs autograph that says, "Go change the world."
Yeah.
I have John F. Kennedy's last meal in Fort Worth.
Like
a ticket.
You had the
a
food.
ticket. No, if I had the food, that would be. I'm working on that.
How'd you do that one?
Oh, I didn't bring this helmet, but I was the one who was not trying to, but who brought down Johnny Manziel for his autograph signings. So Johnny doesn't really like me, and I got an FU Johnny Manziel Browns mini helmet. That's a special piece. So,
wow.
Yeah, that's good too. So
hey, collectibles. Hey, comes with a story of price
and
risk.
You need the story. So thank you so much. I appreciate
no problem,
it.
man. You have a great one.
Okay.